Welcome back, those in attendance and those currently streaming this and watching this live on pay-per-view at home. Bella, as always, it is a pleasure to be doing this here with you for XFC 55.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on to fight number 8. This is a middleweight amateur fight, 3 by 3 minute rounds. Please welcome
Jaden VV.
So absolutely looking forward to this one. Jaden VV fighting out of Mackay MMA under David Garnham. I've trained at Mackay MMA a few times. They have a really, really well-run gym.
They are excellent. Really, really good gym.
And great across the board as well. So I personally had Dave Garnham in my corner before coaching, so I know what to expect from him. He's so level-headed and prepares his fighters excellent. We've got one of the Smith brothers. I can never tell Keanu and Chemo apart. I know they'll give me a hard time for that later, but hey, it is what it is. It is Chemo. Keanu will be happy with that, though. In terms here, though, looking forward to them. The last time they turned up to XFC, put on an absolute clinic, and one of the boys got a standing guillotine finish. From this point here, I'm looking forward to them coming out, because we've all seen Jackson do an absolute war last time. What are you expecting from this fight, Ben?
Well, the Mackay guys always come out and they're always even more impressive than you expect. So they come out, they fly down, and then they'll always have one of the best guys on the card.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Mackay MMA fighter lose.
No. And it's like, Jackson has amazing boxing and really good power.
Please welcome Jackson Weir-White.
But he does get hit. So, man, another really matched fight. And the purple belt under David up in Mackay is a legit grappler. So, Jackson has thunder in his hands, but every time I watch a Mackay MMA guy fight, I am super, super impressed. Doesn't matter who they are.
Yeah, and Jaden's done a lot of work fitness-wise. He's dropped quite a bit of weight. He is actually a blue belt with one stripe, but he trains with a lot of killers. Most of them are purple belts. So all of his training partners are all purple belts. And also, he got Peter Templar there as a brown belt, who's ridiculously high level. So he's constantly surrounded by killers and quite slick on his feet too. But Jackson Weir-White, we've seen him perform in this very cage. We know what he brings to the table. Amazing striking ability and some damn good wrestling too. He did Lonnie Filamahala things to Lonnie.
Well, you got to think that's sort of the proof that he'll fight anyone, right? After, 2 MMA fights, he fights something like 10 MMA fights with multiple championships, goes the distance. It's like,
Introducing first, in the blue corner, weighing in at 83.4 kilos, with an amateur record of 1 win, no loss. Fighting out of Mackay MMA, Jaden VV.
And his opponent in the red corner. He weighed in at 85 kilograms, fighting out of Kadu Martial Arts. He hosts an amateur record of 2 wins, 1 defeat. Please give it up for Jackson, the Widowmaker, Weir-White. Your referee in charge is Thomas Churchill.
Mitchell is deducting a point. Jackson did come in heavier than the scheduled fight weight. Jackson put his hand up, went, okay, we're not touching gloves now.
Yeah, little acknowledgement there as well. Yep, you don't want to touch gloves, all right? Yeah, mentioned before, I love the fact that, like we said, we saw that fight of the year contender with Jackson versus Lonnie. Copped his first loss. Sometimes you see fighters will take, 6 months, 9 months, a year off after that first loss.
Beautiful takedown there.
Straight back into it.
Almost got him to full mount. He's going for a Kimura here. Almost locked up the grip.
Oh, nice reversal.
Jackson's just super strong.
Let's see if he gets that hook in.
He's done a great job fishing that underhook through.
Yeah, Jaden Beebe grabbing the cage a couple of times, probably the third time now. Relentless strength there from Jackson Weir-White.
Really good pressure by Jackson.
Such strong head pressure there. Jaden's done a good job turning this around. And Jackson's gone for his own Kimura grip. He's done a great job reversing it. But in doing so, he's fallen himself into a back take.
Oh, he's done well there to get his back to the floor.
And now he's in half guard. No.
Tell you what, it's almost like a replica of the Lonnie Mahala fight.
It certainly has.
I just feel like at the moment Jackson's sort of performing three-quarter transitions.
Jackson did start slow as well against Lonnie and then came back strong in the end. Obviously not getting the win in that time. They're putting it back on the feet.
Jackson is looking fatigued pretty early.
Yeah, he did miss weight, remember, so there is potentially a chance there for the cardio to be a little bit down. Really impressed with Jaden here, both his grappling ability and movement.
See a big welt on Jackson's left leg from that very first kick.
Yeah, Jackson proved that he could go the full 5 rounds with Lonnie as well at a incredible pace. So I'm sure he'll find a second win now. Oh, nice little duck down.
Pushing him up against the cage again.
Huge takedown. He's one hook in.
He's got to climb up on top instead of pulling him on top of him. Yeah. Oh, has he got the choke there?
Has he got it in deep? He's readjusted his hands.
Got 10 seconds.
Oh, huge studs. Oh, huge shots. Making the most of that dominant position that he ended up with there.
Jackson, when he gets going, gets going.
What an absolute amazing round there for those two gentlemen.
For those that are scoring at home, just keep in mind, even though if Jackson wins that round, it's still only probably a draw round because he does lose that point at the start.
Yeah, so Jackson will potentially be down a few points here. But, just at this stage.
But really good round by both guys turned in. I really like the intensity that Jay came in with. VB just came in hard leg kick, no touch, no respect after the missed weight.
And that's the point. Like, if your opponent misses weight, some people take that damn personal. But I also love the reversals and the grappling exchanges and heavy, heavy strikes. And once again, so he missed weight by 1.5 kilos, which means he loses a point for 2 rounds.
And this time they touch gloves.
Well, Jaden's talking to him. Jaden had a couple of words for him before. And you'll see Jaden's doing a bit of head hunting, and Jackson's reading it really well and ducking under it.
Jaden is 5-0 as a boxer, so you'll just notice his timing is pretty crisp with those big, big swings.
Yeah, it looks like he's attacking that that back left leg of Jackson. He switches stances. Oh, nice little trick.
Doing such a good job here. Good movement. So these guys are just trading. At this stage, I still think they're still settling each other in. Jackson's output's a little bit less than what we normally see from him.
Jaden is like exchanging really well. I'd really like to find out if there's something wrong with Jackson, meaning like maybe he's a little bit crook or something, because he's fatiguing a lot earlier than we usually see him.
He slipped well before though.
Yeah.
You know, Jaden threw a nice little shot up straight down the middle. Jackson stayed
Good
perfectly
entry.
out of distance.
Great outside trip.
Beautiful work.
Oh, BB scoots his hip straight back up. Beautiful.
And what you'll notice is that Jackson throws everything into his takedowns. It's part of the reason why he's successful. That momentum just drags him across.
Yeah, nice takedown defense there from Jaden Bebe.
Beautiful movement.
Oh,
big
nice
right hand.
shot. Eats it well, Jackson.
And you'll notice that Jaden is really owning the center of the cage, so ring control certainly there.
Let's see if he can pick that ankle. Yeah, beautiful takedown defense there from Jaden.
Jackson just looks gassed right now.
Yeah, he's fallen over. Oh, uppercuts. 2 big uppercuts in a row. But we know that Jackson has a chin.
Oh, fires back himself.
Oh, gets the takedown. Gets on top. Working to the back.
Hopefully he can stay on top. He's got the
Jaden pulled
mount.
him to mount.
20 seconds to go.
Oh,
Head and
got
arm
it, head arm.
triangle.
He's stepping over. Oh, good reverse there. He did enough just to make sure that Jackson couldn't link that on and reversed it, stepping it over.
Chat. I mean, I probably, maybe in the commentary booth you're not meant to say this, but Jackson does not look right tonight.
He's copped quite a few strong shots from Jaden. Jaden's shots have been on song. And you can notice here Dave Garnham looking in his corner, grabbing his fighter's head. Look at him, telling him how fatigued he is. So this is that, regardless, it's that mental game of going, Jaden, put the next level in there. And Jackson, we know the warrior that Jackson is, and he does come through. This has been an absolute war.
There's a clear difference in body language between BB and Weir-White, but as has been seen multiple times before, Jackson has a heart on him.
He does, and he usually gets better in the later rounds. Jaden has a huge support cast. So does Jackson. I expect this to get really loud. Boys, I'm so excited for this one. They've earned their respect now.
Yeah, Shannon landing.
Oh,
Wow,
big
big
right
shot.
hand.
Shannon landing in Jackson's corner there. Jiu-Jitsu black belt, judo black
His
belt.
leg's
Oh, it
lost.
hurt.
His leg's gone.
What a performance turned in by Jaden BB.
Oh my gosh.
Is that his knee?
That's his leg, upper thigh. He just kept hammering that. That's the 3rd round he's been hammering that leg. And it certainly paid dividends. I think Jaden just jumped down at the cage then and realized, man, my foot hurts. What a display from Jaden BB. Now you've got to remember, that's Jaden's 2nd fight. The boys are sitting back, actually going, hey mate, really, really happy, how you going? But this is that piece. We see a bit of the replays coming on here now. Just beautiful exchanges and being able to get out of the grappling and create that space. There were some thunderous takedowns as well, Ben. What did you like from this part?
feel like just the pressure that VV put on him just made all of this possible, right?
He was relentless in his strikes, wasn't he?
And just Jackson to get the advantage with those big explosive movements, and boom.
Once Jaden smelt blood, that leg kick, he just kept going back to that well.
And that's what if you want to win a fight, you keep hitting where someone's hurt. It's like, if you find a weakness, that's what you attack, because that's how you win your fight. Really good fight, really good performance by both fighters.
And we go to the announcers and the judges to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee stopped this match in round 3 at 18 seconds for your winner by TKO, Jaden Vivi.
An outing to stop a warrior like Jackson Weir-White. And we mentioned before, he comes from Mackay. He still has a huge crowd following here.
Kind of in a little shock again. Again, just shock. What an impressive fight. Incredibly impressive outing from Jaden Vivi there.
So impressive.
Jordan, before I let you go and celebrate with your team, I know your debut fight came with a TKO. Did things come a little harder fighting someone like Jackson?
Yeah, man. Jackson, to him, he was a tough character to fight, and he had a big right hand, big hook, and it whopped me a few times. Good wrestling. I was surprised by how good his wrestling was, and I overcome that, and yeah, got that leg kick. It looked open to me, so I took it. Yeah.
It would be remiss of me to not acknowledge the people who've come to support you. You are from Mackay. Who would you like to thank? Please, the floor is yours.
First of all, I'd like to thank the big crowd that come from Mackay. All my best mates rocked up, and yeah, they just come down straight away. All the team at home that helped me prep for this fight: Peter Tembler, Tony, Jared, Dan, Dave, Chemo. Oh man, the whole team at Mackay MMA, they're a beautiful bunch of people, and I'm grateful to be a part of that club.
Congratulations, Jaden.